Dunbar is Dunbar back.
Dunbar, we back, baby.
We
back. Coach Bink, we back.
One thing I say about Dunbar, man, especially last year, 2018 showed us the potential that Dunbar has.
The fight they had, the youngins.
Yes.
I'm proud of them. The fight they had, they brought it to literally everybody they played. You know, one thing that really shocked me was we were at RFK. You know, I'm not gonna lie.
Goodness.
I told them, I said the key to beat Murray, I thought it was gonna be a discipline game. You know, I thought it was gonna be, you know, jumping off sides, things like that, and they just straight dominated. I mean,
it was like 56-14 or something.
Blowing them out, and I honestly believe Coach Bank, you know, he's a nice guy, he's a good guy. That was me. I'm going for 100. That's me. I'm going for 100.
That's all right.
I'm trying to be
Don't be ashamed that you're good.
I mean, yeah, Coach Bank. I mean, good guy. You know, he tried to slow it down. That was me. Look, everybody would have knew what happened that day.
So, speaking of the young guys, man, I'll just name 3 off the top. Amonte Dyer, quarterback.
Yes.
We just talked about him in that in their game against in that classic against who the heck did they play? In the classic over at RFK. Against Murray.
He was killing. I mean, you know, he was slinging it.
Yeah,
and
man.
I feel like he's grown up a lot. You know, he came in very young quarterback. He was thrown under the fire, of course, under the Dunbar name, so everybody's gonna be on him.
Oh yeah.
So I really feel like he's coming to his own.
Definitely
I actually saw him about a couple weeks ago, and he put on weight. You know, he's put on good weight.
He's putting in
muscle.
work.
He's in college camp, so he's getting better.
Yeah.
You know, more attention to detail, and I feel like his completion rate was better than as far as practice wise, but it looks better than what I saw last year, and that's showing he's putting in work.
Another name, and you told you kind of got everybody hip to him in last year's preview. Jaleel Smith, aka Bear. So when you so when you told me that his nickname was Bear, I was like, Bear? Why is his nickname Bear?
Bear's a downhill runner.
And then I saw him play against McKinley Tech.
Oh, that hit.
And
that made overtime.
Yeah.
I'm almost sure ESPN saw, you know, that was a hit.
Man, ran over 2 guys in one line. I was like, okay, I see why they call him Bear.
I think this year with Dunbar, though, it's going to be a 3-headed monster with, you know, of course, Bear, but you're going to have Dacian Jenkins and Daquan Harvey. I mean, Daquan, he really took over on the JV level. Like, people, you know, people didn't see it. I saw the kid play grassroots. He killed it. I saw him on the JV level, killed it. He has a 4.0.
Really?
He was the 100-meter dash champion.
I'm talking about.
As a 9th grader.
As a 9th grader.
As a 9th grader. And, of course, with Dacia, I mean, he put on the show as well this past year. I feel like it's going to be a 3-headed monster type year for them.
Coach Bink told me about Dacian Jenkins. And we saw Dacian Jenkins, again, in the Classic, when they played Murray.
Exactly.
Had a 90-yard run right up the gut. Pick him up, putting him down, just gone. So
I think one thing that hurt him last year, he didn't get into Dunbar till late. So as far as
learning the playbook,
the plays and getting back in shape and everything, now he's in tip-top shape. I feel like this is his year. I think this 3-headed monster is going to work for Dunbar, and I think it's going to take pressure off Amonte as well.
I agree, and especially having a young quarterback and having a strong running game, which I think, and man, you're reading my mind. I think with those 3 guys, especially Bear and Jenkins, I think, man, Dunbar. If anybody sleeps on Dunbar, you know how sometimes we call them trap games. You know, you got a team that you might be better than, or they might be young. I'll say this: if anybody goes to play Dunbar comes to play you, and you just go in there oh, this is just Dunbar, they are going to jump on you, and you're going to have a sad look on your face. Please don't sleep on them.
I say this too on the defense side of the ball. You know, Marquise Raspberry, Mike Brown, Tahir Chase. That secondary, I feel like they put it together.
A young secondary, nonetheless, especially Tahir Chase. Man, had a great year as a 9th grader. Am I right?
Exactly, and also Kayvon Gano. I mean, they've been putting in a lot of work overall. The secondary, I feel like it's going to be together. And 2 names that I say fly under the radar this year are Jamari Armstrong and Josh Goodman. I feel like those 2 guys, they're going to be sneaky. They're going to make their plays. They've been putting in a lot of good work. Yeah. And I feel like this is their year where they can, get their name on that same level as well.
Let me tell you, and been saying this ever since Coach Bink took the job. They on to something over there, man.
Oh, and I'm sorry, and Devontae Bond.
Absolutely.
I feel like those guys, they sneaky.
Yeah.
But they gonna make plays, and I think this the year like if you went to any of the games last year when they played HD Wilson, they played HD tough.
Yeah, man.
Even though the score didn't reflect it, Dunbar was in the red zone 6 times, and I've also
wow. Okay.
I've literally been told this by HD Wilson. They were in the red zone.
Wow, no kidding.
And from talking with Coach Bink, red zone efficiency is one of the big focuses points on this year.
Yeah.
I saw them up Wilson. They were up on Wilson. They were up on Ballou.
Speaking of that Ballou game, Flash, that was for me especially, that was the eye-opening thing. So they led Ballou well deep into the fourth quarter. Exactly. It was at the end of the game where, you know, the veteran instinct and toughness of Ballou, you know, they pulled that game out. But Dunbar was up on the defending champs 3.5 quarters.
Exactly.
Like,
even for their homecoming, when they played Roosevelt, it was a great game. So I really feel like, you know, if they just keep that pace alone, man. They set themselves up last year for, you know, that three-way tie.
Yep.
If they just a little bit over the pace,
I'm telling you, man.
You know, you never know.
I'm telling you, man.
You know, that's my mob. I'm rocking with them.